guys, welcome back to my channel. I realize I never told you guys this, but my name is Sunny, if you couldn't tell by the big ass banner. Today I am sharing with you guys 7 style hacks and tips to make it easier to wear all of your favorite things, from see-through dresses to your rings to bralettes, etc, etc, etc. So let's go ahead and dive right in. That was so dope. So tip number 1, the issue of a see-through dress. So what I used to do is I would wear a tank top or a cami that was skin tone or nude color, and I thought it would be okay. But I do think it kind of detracts from the dress, and it definitely does break up the streamline V-neck neckline of the dress, and it does cheapen it a little bit. So a really easy solution would be to wear a slip dress like this one. It is from Nordstrom, and it took years to finally pull the trigger on getting a slip dress. I just didn't want to waste like $40 to $50 on an undergarment, but honestly it is totally worth the money. Also, this one has a pretty lace detail, so it does add a little bit of like a pretty little texture to the dress, and it does add to the dress instead of detracting from it. Tip number 2 is wearing an oversized shirt with a thin slip skirt. Because there's so much material to the shirt, because it's oversized, it's cottony, it's kind of thick, it's definitely going to bunch up in the stomach, the sides of your hips, and also in the back. So it's gonna look bulky, it's gonna add volume to places you definitely don't need more volume to. So a really quick fix to this would be to wear some spandex shorts underneath. So what I do is I'll just go ahead and tuck in all of the shirt into the shorts. It'll help just smooth everything out, and now you don't have to constantly worry about readjusting the shirt and the skirt every time you get up or sit down or get out of the car, etc. This hack also works really great with white pants that might be see-through. Hack number 3 is rolling up the sleeves to an oversized blazer. So as much as I love my oversized things, obviously, it is a problem getting the sleeves out of the way, especially during summertime or when I finally do something useful like washing the dishes. Instead of taking off the jacket like a sane person, I will show you how to keep your jacket on so you are the most fashionable dishwasher on planet Earth. So instead of folding up the sleeves like you would with any other jacket or shirt, this doesn't really work with a oversized blazer because it gets too bulky. I find it uncomfortable, and honestly I don't want the blazer to get wrinkly. A great way to avoid all of these issues would be to just get a hair tie, wrap it around the cuff of the sleeve, and just roll up the sleeves like this. And then I get some of the material on top and I'll just kind of fold it over and zhuzh it up a little bit just to hide the hair tie. And there you go. Now it looks like it's rolled up and kind of rose in there, but you're not really sure how, and it looks great. It's much more sleek, polished than your traditional way of just folding it over. Tip number 4 is getting this, I don't know what you call this belted look. So I've loved this folded over tie belt look for a really long time, but every time I find a belt like this, it's always like $50 to $100 just because it's genuine leather. The material is so expensive. So I found a really cheap alternative maintaining the same amount of quality. Jazz hands. First, I got this belt from my Goodwill store for about like $5 from the men's section. So to get this look, you obviously need a belt with a lot of belt material because we're gonna have to tie it up. To get this look, what you do is you obviously wrap it around your waist, and since it's too big for you, I just go ahead and push the metal bar down. What you're gonna do is pull the belt through the belt loop just to secure it a little bit, and then you're gonna belt the loop up through your waist. And then from that little hole that you created, that loop there where my finger is sticking out, you're gonna tuck the belt right back into that hole. And then you're gonna yank it and tighten it as much as you please, and bada boom, bada boom. There you go. It looks awesome, so easy, such a cheap alternative. And you can wear this with skirts, you can wear these with pants, shorts. The world is your oyster. Style hack number 5, how to avoid hat hair when you're wearing a hat. So let's just say you finally took the one shower of the week that you take. Not me, I'm just talking about other people. You got the volume in your hair, you got the swoop in your hair, and you're just having a great hair day. But then now you need to go out because I just told you you need to go buy a $5 belt from your Goodwill before someone else, because you're obviously in competition with the 5 other people that watches this video. So because my hair is parted to the side, I will just part it down the middle or to the opposite side, tuck my hair behind my ears, and put my hat on. And I know it sounds so stupid, but I promise you it works at keeping the volume intact. Even after wearing the hat for hours, after I take it off, I just shake my hair out, flip my hair back to the original side, and I'll still have volume and the original swoop where I originally styled it. It's awesome. It's magic. Just great. Tip number 6. Let's say you have a ring that you just couldn't pass up, even though it was too big for you because it was just too cute, and you might have a shopping problem. Not me. Again, I'm just talking about other people. Do I have a solution for you? Instead of just wearing it on the fattest finger, which I do, sometimes I just want it on my middle finger because... So what I'll do is I'll stack another ring that actually fits on that finger on top of the ring to stop the huge ring from constantly sliding off or falling off of my hand. So now you can shake your hands. I can live my best life. Tip number 7 is bralettes. So I don't know about you. I don't know if you were around a couple years ago when we were going through this crazy bralette phase, and bralettes were just sweeping this goddamn nation. Oh, maybe you weren't around, but let me tell you, it was crazy. So after I bought all the bralettes, I realized I couldn't wear a lot of them because a lot of these bralettes are not padded. They're pretty, but they're very, very impractical, especially if you have anything beyond like an A cup. So I finally figured out a solution 3 years later, just in time for the trend to be over. So what I did was I took the padding out of another bra or a sports bra, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can just stick this in my boob. So I can finally wear this Free People bralette I've had for 3 years, and that has been just living in my closet. 3 years later, and now we can finally wear all the bras in the world. Do they still sell them? I'm sure they do. Have we officially moved on to just sports bras now? Okay, so that's everything. I am in a huge rush to get the fuck out of this house and be done with this video so I can go, because I've been quarantining myself. We had so much Korean food. Spoiled daughter life. Alright, I love you guys. I will see you guys next week. I love you guys so much.